Saudações, caros specs, sejam bem-vindos ao canal lrogamespix, sou o Leonardo. Chega mais, galera, para começar a visão marota aí de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Vamos continuando com a DLC Mysteria Ecclesiae. Cola com a gente, live on, segue se vai dar aquela fortalecida, aquela moral no canal. A gente vai continuar a última gameplay. A gente conseguiu pegar o óleo aromático, né, a receita, e paramos na catedral para poder conversar aí com os trabalhadores, beleza? Então, vamos ver o que vai se desenrolar aqui daqui para frente. Então vamos lá, a gente tinha parado dentro da catedral, né? Então, beleza, recapitulando, a gente tem que verificar relacionado à cripta, né? Fale com os trabalhadores fora da igreja, não dentro. Reviste a cripta.
Still, I don't like it one bit. Better guarding up here than down there. That's true. What am I doing on the street? Don't even try sneaking in. Now of all times. You never know. Well, if you say so.
Não tô de nada, né, na verdade.
Look out!
Vamos ver aqui se tem. Puta, é verdade, mano, esqueci. Tem que fazer a máscara pra gente não ficar infectado. Fazer o seguinte, deixa eu voltar no último save. Tem que fazer a máscara pra se proteger, né, mano? Então, vamos falar com os caras fora da igreja. Ih, fodeu. Ih, caralho, deu ruim, deu ruim.
You've got to keep your hands on your purse.
Easy! I surrender! I'll take you straight to the abbot and heed my...
Forget about it.
Suit yourself.
Fine! You had your... Shit! I've got to get away!
Ah, tem que falar com os caras, mas como é que eu vou sair dali sem o cara me ver? O cara já vai querer me pegar na saída da igreja? Tem que sair para outro lugar, então.
How dare you show your face around here, you thief!
Poxa, por que eu sou ladrão?
God, I need help! There's nothing here for you.
You're that thief! There's a thief here. You've got to catch him.
Easy now. I surrender.
Mas,
The abbot will decide. I'll take you to it. I won't resist.
que é? Vai dar file na...
Henry, I won't tolerate such. I thought the infection was the. Thankfully, nothing serious happened. But think about what you. Knights will escort you back to the infirmary.
Ah, tá. Então, beleza. Quer dizer que ele ia me expulsar do... Acho que aquele bagulho da forca ali, de tipo... Cadê meu status? Punido no monastério. O que é isso? Você foi perguntar... Reduz o carisma em menos 5, ela conhece menos ele treinando por 30... Caralho, 30 minutos é foda, hein? Aí fechou. Então guarda ali. Que é esse bagulho azul aí?
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
Bloody hell, how much longer is this going to last?
What now?
This thing! We're locked in here like animals.
Good day to you.
Gostaria de
I'd like to ask you
perguntar.
something.
Look, I don't want to meddle in anything. Go and ask Loiza. over there.
Loiza.
He knows everything.
Farewell.
I need to ask you something.
Look, you probably shouldn't be here, right? You were...
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm not exactly feeling... Oh. My best. Tell me what I need to know. Oh. And I'll be off.
Christ almighty! What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything, just don't come any closer.
Have you noticed anything odd lately? Suspicious?
What, during work? We're at it from dusk till dawn. No time to be watching what's going on.
Sure, but while you're working, you must hear a thing or two. You know how folk chatter while they work.
Well, I suppose there are two groups of workers here. Us lot working above ground, and another lot working down in the crypt. We don't talk to each other much.
Why not?
They're a right bunch of bastards. Maybe because they've been at it longer than some of them probably even sleep down.
Why are there two crews?
We take care of everything above ground. They're dealing with that collapse into the crypt.
Where can I find the other?
Their tents are right next to the monastery wall.
Who's in charge of your lot?
Now, Andra, our foreman. But the work's clearly laid out. He doesn't...
I haven't seen him around.
No idea. Truth be told,
And that doesn't strike you as odd?
you think...
Well, he's definitely not in the infirmary. Thanks.
Bichos pertencem aos trabalhadores. Eu tenho que vir aqui, ó, fazer a... Deixa eu ver, se eu pôr por aqui eu vou passar pelo guarda, né? Tem um guarda ali, não vai dar bom não. Preciso voltar lá na enfermaria. Ver se eu lembro o caminho. Biblioteca. Cozinha. E aqui. Ah, não, esquece que eu vou sair no mesmo lugar. Eita porra, o guarda vindo ali. Ixi, não tem saída. Porra, eu tô perdido aqui dentro do monastério, mano. É na catedral, quero ir lá na... O cara saiu dali agora, hein. Aqui, ó.
Plead with Christ to have mercy on us. Turn away.
Meu Deus, travei na árvore. Tanto faz, mas tem uma bancada de alquimia aqui. Óleo aromático, né? Provavelmente algo assim. Óleo essencial, óleo essencial não é óleo essencial, é? Ah, para ficar, é isso mesmo. Ao contrário das perfumes comuns, aumentando. Tá, você vai precisar de óleo, 3 punhados de camomila, 1 punhado de salve e 1 punhado de valeriana. Adicione camomila e ferva por 3 turnos. Com a salve, adicione ao caldeirão, ferva por 1 turno. Pô, caralho, isso aqui é. Então vamos lá, a gente vai precisar. Óleo. Adicione a camomila e ferva por 3 turnos. 3 punhados de camomila. 3 punhados de camomila, vamos lá. Cadê a camomila? Valeriana, salve a camomila. Um. Dois. Três. Adicione a camomila e ferva por 3 turnos. Beleza. E agora, um punhado. Moa a salve e adicione ao caldeirão. Um punhado de salve. Então vamos moer a salve. Cadê a salve? Não, na valeriana não. Cadê? Moça, vai adicione o caldeirão. Ferva por 1 turno. Moa valeriana e adicione ao caldeirão. Isso, né? Moa valeriana e adicione ao caldeirão. Pode despejar. E a valeriana é 1 punhado. Então é só moer, despejar e servir. Beleza. Óleo perfumado do Henry. Beleza. Agora é só falar com os trabalhadores, entrar na cripta. Beleza, onde estão os trabalhadores agora? Cemitério do monastério.
Is there anything I can help?
Leave the treatment to us. But Dinesh did
What's it about?
about food supplies. Even before the monastery was closed, old Julian
You really think I can do?
couldn't hurt to try. Go.
I've got a few more questions about...
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me where to find the things I'll need?
You can get the rope and leather almost anywhere. I'd say you'll find some lying around the construction site. And you can gather herbs from Yocham's garden.
And the recipe for...
The monastery...
Só precisa então...
That's all.
Não, fala depois de conseguir tudo.
I've got a few...
What do you want?
And once I've got all...
Once you've got everything you need, there's a bench in the alchemical world. I'm not the handiest with this sort of thing.
That's all.
Eu preciso só, na verdade, pegar só a... Preciso pegar uma corda.
I heard you've been...
That's right. Old Julian seems to think this.
Oh, if they want to let them starve, I don't know why they need two...
My thoughts exactly. I've told him 100 times. As if that would
Wouldn't it make sense to take it to...
I've already suggested that to Master Zacharias. But the abbot...
Is he afraid of the plague?
Either that...
Well, maybe I could try...
I won't stop you, but I've tried...
Try to persuade him.
That old man only hears what he...
O nosso de cada dia. Vamos atrás da corda, então. Falou que pode ser que tenha corda no canteiro de obra, né? Tá, mas deixa eu fazer o seguinte. Opa, apertei o botão errado. Aqui é a cripta, aqui é o canteiro de obra. Tá, vamos fazer o seguinte, vamos... Os guardas ali, não vai dar pra gente passar por ali. Vamos tentar entrar por a igreja. Eita porra, deixa...
Hey, what are you wandering around here for?
Fui, amigão, corre, irmão.
What's it gonna be? I'm losing my patience.
Não lembro que botão que taca pedra, mano.
Não era bem isso que eu queria, mas...
Now that looks a bit dodgy.
Como é que eu pego a corda?
I've got everything I need to make the plague mask. Now, just to actually make it.
You're not supposed to be here.
I hear you and Dinesh are having a bit of a dispute.
A dispute?
Well,
I really would like to help, but no one knows how long the monastery will stay closed. The whole convent has to leave.
since you brought up the supplies, how much is that?
Months. Not even in my small portions, fasting, and assuming we don't get a hailstorm, will last 2 weeks. 3.
Then Albie could better get a move on. Look, I know it's difficult for you. If you help me, I'll be glad to repay.
Well, magpies have built a nest in the tree in the monastery garden. They perch on rooftops, screech like, and they're so brazen. One of them stole my spectacles, yes.
I'll see what I can...
All right, all right.
How else can you save on...
Other than shrinking portions and thinning out when the Black Death ravaged the land. Solarius Vendelin...
What, perform...
Don't blaspheme. But
Where could I learn more about this Vendelin?
There might be a small manuscript.
Biblioteca ou passarinho? Como é que eu não lembro, mano? Porra do botão que taca a pedra. Ah, lembrei. Aqui tem que estar agachado.
What? Who's there?
Fudeu. E a biblioteca é aqui, né? Não, não é isso não, caramba. O que é o livro que eu tenho que encontrar? Calma aí. Encontre o livro. Tá, que livro que é? Dizem alguns romanos. Escreva olhar na biblioteca. Escreva seu predecessor Vendelin. Escreva um livrinho. Vendelin. Alguma coisa de Vendelin. Será que é esse? E não, hein?
Please leave. Did you not hear the abbot's...
Forgive the intrusion.
An apology will not spare us this dreadful illness. I moved in here so I could so leave me in it.
I understand.
And I'm urgently asking you to leave me be.
You needn't worry. I've used aromatic herbs to cleanse.
Truly?
Not entirely. I use mint and sage. I suggest you get...
Thank you for the advice. I'll have some brought...
May I ask you a favor?
But please, keep...
Brother Librarian?
What is it?
I found a recipe for an...
Oils are usually made of herbs.
Não é isso que eu queria não, mano. Eu quero...
Kitty! Kitty!
Bendito do livro, mano. Cadê o livro? Os celulares vinha construir na biblioteca do escritor no setor de vender escrever um livro pode me ensinar a me virar no monastério mesmo em dias de escassez, diante da escassez. Não é isso aqui eu já consegui. Treinamento do irmão Francesco, vamos ver.
Sometimes I regret learning to read. The greatest miracle of medicine is that women have even survived this long.
Na verdade, não é nenhum desses. Eu vou largar todos esses livros aqui. Legenda Áurea. Adalberto. Porra, cadê o livro do cara? Eu já li isso aqui, se não for se não for isso a gente já dispersa, já joga fora. Nope.
Meet again.
Carlos V, Segunda Guerra das Anãs, História Troiana, não. Venceslau. Porra de Venceslau, mano. Cadê o livro? Então, tira a mágoa do joelho rapidão. Bora continuar. Caceta. Lagostinho, salmão dos pobres. Será que é isso aqui?
Crayfish.
Opa, rapaz.
Salmon. By Salarius Vendelin. Ah, this...
Tem o livro. Mas, mano, como é que você ia reparar no livro ali?
Must be what Julian was talking about.
Como cozinhar lagostinho em água, óleo, manteiga e empanagem de prato novo qualquer dia da semana. A carne da lagostinha é erroneamente considerada inferior, pois provém de uma criatura de aparência pouco atraente, habita nas profundezas lamacentas de rios e lagoas. Pelo contrário, a presença do lagostinho na água evidencia dessa pureza. Sua carne é benéfica à saúde, principalmente não ser tão gordurosa quanto a carne de gado ou caça, adequada como alimento simples, bem como alimento de fácil digestão para pessoas doentes. Tá, lagostinho no óleo, mate o lagostinho, limpe a ácido no fogo, assim ficarem vermelhos, despeja óleo quente, tá, aqui tá ensinando vários paranauê do lagostinho.
I suppose I should look by the pond or the hatcheries.
Procurar perto do lago ou incubador. Nossa, tem que pegar 8 lagostinhos. Pega o lagostinho. Pega o lagostinho. Guarda aqui. Guarda ali.
Bloody rain.
Onde que é a cozinha? Pra já entregar pro cara já, ó. Tá um grande da porra, mano. Deve ser aqui nesse... É o seguinte, mano. É aqui, mas... Como é que eu vou saber o que é a porra de um lagostinho? Pega o lagostinho. Acho que aqui não tem não. Acho que só vai ter aqui, ó. É nessa direção aqui, lá pro outro lado. Aí estamos aqui, vamos construir o... Vamos construir a máscara, já estamos aqui mesmo. Será que tem alguma coisa? Poção anti-inflamatória, aumenta de força. Tá, mas como é que eu crio? Ah, tem que ir num lugar específico, agora que eu vi, ó. Tem que ser o lado do laboratório, né? Qualquer um não. Não tem um lagostinho aí moscando não, amigão? Ah, vamos tentar outro caminho então, né?
What the?
Caralho, perdi a...
Ah, damn.
Vixe, mano. Bom, já tô aqui, deixa eu já... Ouro.
I hope this works.
Não quero vir nesse, eu preciso vir nesse. Opa, calma aí. Aqui, mano. Nossa, o bichinho tá escondidinho, hein? Acabou os que tem aqui. Acho que foi todos, né? Creio eu. E tem que ir lá naquele outro... Bom, é isso. Deixa eu salvar.
Let me sleep. No, thanks.
Ah, no cu, velho. Acorda aí. Pô, todas as portas é muito difícil.
I'll face penance either.
Nothing less than a...
This one?
Not this one. A different one. The real one. The blessed...
Maybe.
Then at
Tô a fim de jogar, não. Qualquer coisa depois eu volto aqui. Foi que eu saí. Porra, andei, sai no mesmo lugar, velho. O labirinto da porra, esse lugar aqui. Quero sair do lado de fora pra eu poder ir nesse lugar, mano.
Why me?
What the?
What? We're under quarantine, didn't you hear?
É por aqui, né? Isso não é por aqui não, mano. Cadê a porra dos bichinhos? que aqui a área é bem grande, né?
God be with you. God be with you.
You're going in the soup.
Ó, esse aqui tá dentro da água agora, nem me de fuder, né?
Hey, get out of here! What's it gonna be? I'm losing my patience. What's going on?
Tô ouvindo barulho. Vai embora, bichão.
Who's there?
Tá ouvindo por onde?
Come here.
Vem que atrapalha também, tem que ficar parando pra ficar vendo os caras. Preciso de mais um, mano, só mais um. Aê.
That's sorted. But maybe I'll find a few more here.
Pô, deu trabalho, hein? Porra, que hora que é? Não dá pra ver.
What's that sound? I heard it. Did I imagine it?
O que eu dei aqui, mas dei aqui aonde?
Fuck it. You're still here? Why wouldn't I be? When Luda told us about what's going on, you looked about ready to take to your heels. Don't worry, you're not the only one. I had half a mind to do it myself.
bloody rain.
It's supposed to be locked. Why are you fooling around with that door?
I've got your spectacles.
Show me.
Don't worry, they're fine.
Praise the Lord.
And what about our deal?
Don't come at me with Latin, lad.
You said you consider giving the infirmary.
Did I?
I? In return...
So, are my spectacles...
And there was more in there.
I realized I'm missing some other things, too.
You said you wanted your spectacles.
Hi, just take the supplies for the infirmary here. There's not much food left, so use it wisely. Be on your way. Get out of my sight.
Opa.
I must be mad.
E como é que eu equipo a tal da máscara?
I ought to put on that mask.
E cadê a máscara? Cinto. Será que tá aqui no outros? Kit ferreiro, leão. Arpronor, sabão, os dados. Insígnias. Diversos. Anel. Crânio de adulto. Equipamento. Minério, faca, ficadura. Cadê a porra da máscara? Uai, mano.
Mask. They were robbing the graves.
O que é? Eu tô doente? Ih, caralho, fiquei doente. Não. Como que eu equipo a máscara, mano? Fórmulas de cada dia, revista cripta. Capuz. A roupa. Deixa eu fazer o seguinte, deixa eu levar lá o...
You no business here, you thief!
What the? Hey, get out of here!
Can I ask?
Of course.
Thanks.
No problem.
I found this book in the script.
What book?
It was written by the former Solarius.
When you don't have salmon, throw in a crayfish.
That's just what Vendelin wrote. A well-prepared...
I suppose it's better than starving to death.
I got more food for the infirmary.
Should I...
Let's just say I found a source of...
Don't tell me you scraped...
Don't worry. They're as fresh as...
You caught...
Is that worth it?
Not at all. My word. Where'd you...
Does it matter?
True enough. This place...
Tell me something about...
What do you want?
Não quer saber de você não. Beleza, concluímos. E tá, mas eu fiz a porra da máscara. E como que eu equipo ela, truta? Livros, materiais, missão, outros. Devia estar no outros, não? Tá duro, kit. Tem que estar na letra M também. Máscara, algo do tipo. Faz sentido nenhum, mano. Aqui, cara, olha que vacilo. Agora sim, mano. Agora é só eu chegar lá na igreja sem ninguém me pegar. Vai ser um pouco difícil, não?
What's that? I must be mad.
Huh? You can't be here.
Me fudendo pra vocês, amigão.
Let's hope the mask does the trick. They were robbing the graves. A drawing of some kind of cross.
Não, nem isso aqui não. Cadê? É uma cruz com várias cruzinhas.
A map of the underground.
Buraco ali. Opa, uma espadinha é sempre bem-vinda, né?
Jesus Christ. Ugh, rotting corpses. Eh? What's this?
Calma aí, deixa eu fazer um negócio.
We must have it on him. We must.
Deixa eu salvar. Eu estou ligado que provavelmente vou ter que passar a peixeira nos caras do outro lado da porta, hein? Cadê a bolinha?
The bastard. He must know about Bavo. Hey! What the?
You're the one who locked me in there?
How did you get out?
Why the fuck did you do that? Wait, you're the foreman, aren't you?
Shut up. You found Bavo, didn't you? Hand it over.
What the hell are you on about?
You know what I'm on about, Kavar. And I know he's here somewhere. Boslav Bavo.
Calm down and drop the weapon.
And how would you do it? I'll rip it out of your cold dead hands when I'm done. It'll look like an accident. You weren't supposed to be here.
You've completely lost it.
That doesn't matter and die.
Tá bom.
You. Should have handed it over. Show me your stuff.
I need to get back to Albi.
O que é que eles estavam procurando aqui? Não é nenhum dos... rapaz, ó. Tá, mas ia sair nas costas dos caras. E será que dá pra encontrar essa tal dessa cálculo das cruzinhas? Enfim, deixa eu...
Greetings to you, friend.
Here you are, you bastard! Hey, you're the one they're looking for. Huh?
Pior que o cara veio atrás de mim mesmo, mano.
What?
Christ, Albic! What happened? Are you alright?
I am, yes. But it looks like we've been robbed.
Why? And who did it, for Christ's sake?
Gentlemen, please, keep it down. You're disturbing the patients. For God's sake, what happened here? What a mess.
What do you think? Someone was clearly looking for something.
Meio estranho.
There's nothing of value here.
Well, actually...
Albic! You brought them here? What were you thinking?
And was I supposed to leave them unsupervised?
And? Were they stolen?
Thank the Lord, no. I still had them on me.
Can someone tell me what exactly was nearly stolen?
As you know, Henry, I spent a good part of my life at King Wenceslas. Thanks to that, I learned much about his private life. What ailed him, how and when he got injured, and what I recorded all my findings and methods, partly in case anyone cast doubts on them. If these detailed records, I dare not imagine.
Plenty of folk would pay.
Or tried to steal them for that very reason. Who could have got in and made such a mess?
I was busy tending the sick.
Nor did I, I'm afraid. There's work.
That actually made it quite easy for the culprit.
But we still don't know who...
Surely you realize the abbot himself...
Father Yan? Nonsense.
Not quite well enough. When he heard you were coming, he was...
But that's out of the...
That's exactly what I told him. The look on his...
How did he even hear about them?
Their existence is no secret. Even King Sigismund meant... And if he ever said anything in front of the abbot...
And the thief waited until the monastery...
So, Albic isn't leaving.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Henry, go and ask Brother Benedict and Dinesh in the infirmary.
All right, then. I'll return to my patients and pretend nothing's amiss.
Right. Agree.
Deu uma olhada na área saqueada.
whoever it was. They went through everything thoroughly.
God be with you.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
One of the sick men has been throwing up constantly, and I suspect another one's...
No, I need to know if anyone's...
I spent most of my time with the vomiting one, or...
Someone went through our room, or rather tossed...
And what about the alchemy lab?
No.
Oh, thank God. I'll go check it anyway, just...
That's the thing. Nothing...
I should have been more...
Don't beat your...
Beleza. Cadê o...
Now I've got you.
Enough. I give up.
I'll take you and heed my...
Take me away.
Henry, I won't tolerate the special. Don't you think I understand? I will. Now go.
Tá bom, mano. Você vai tirar só...
Excuse me.
Deu pro cara, mano. Tá aqui.
Did you see anyone go in?
I'm not sure.
A monk?
No, it wasn't him. But...
Yeah, it's not exactly help.
Roughly an hour ago? Maybe...
Damn it. Never mind. I spoke with Benedict and Dennis.
So?
I might have something, but I'm not sure...
What do you mean?
Well, I went down to the crypt, and
Good God!
No sign of a mass grave, though.
That's both good and bad news. But if the workers caught something from the air around those two, why did they even...
They were probably looking for something inside.
That looks like the emblem of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Even putting aside that it's sacrilege.
Nor do I. But there must be one.
What?
He was the workers' foreman. He kept going on about some Bavor. I tried explaining I hadn't the faintest idea what he meant.
And?
Well, I had to defend myself.
I'm at my wit's end. Under normal... Maybe we'd better... That Bavor fellow. The name means nothing to me. With luck, he'll find something in the archives that sheds some... I'd best do it tomorrow. This evening's been more than enough.
Agreed. Let's clear up the room. Then...
We'll be wiser come morning.
Tenso, hein? Outra moeda, porra. Tem que falar com o Crispim. E tem que falar com o cara lá, ó. Ó o monge safadão aí. Quem que é? Monge ruivo? A bebida que eu tinha encontrado aquela hora lá, não era?
Shopping beast. Kick its ass. You stop that, Christ.
Ixi. Quem que quase foi morar com Jesus ali, hein?
Good morning, everyone. I trust you've had a decent sleep. The sick are...
All right, give me a moment. Then we'll go and check on the patient.
If I may, gentlemen. Haven't you heard? There was a fire? The small shed by the mill house burned down, but it was probably just an
And no one was hurt?
Well, that's the thing. No one burned, but there were
bodies.
That...
And how do you know they didn't die in the flames? Just because they were...
I didn't see them, but they said there were no burns, and it...
So, how did they end up there?
They were sent to be washed, but the washers noticed,
Who found them?
Elijah, one of the lay brothers. He ran into the flames thinking he could save them, but they were already...
And what was he doing outside in the middle of the night? You don't suppose
He's never been any trouble.
How do you know about these signs?
No, they were only to be washed, but when the signs of illness were spotted, the abbot ordered them locked away in the hot. Ludolf promised he'd send one of his men to guard the door.
That was highly irresponsible. Someone needs to examine them
You want to bring them to the infirmary with the others?
Are you afraid the other sick might get even worse? At least...
Was anyone else there besides Elijah?
No, or at least... I'll leave you to it now. If you need...
I'm going to. Disease. Fire.
First they ransacked my room, now they...
Do you think the fire's got anything to do with what they were at?
Who knows? I feel like someone wants us gone. And they're trying to
All the more reason to get to the bottom.
But I can hardly go poking around.
Don't worry.
Maybe Zacharias was right after all. You never know when an aide...
Huh? Quite a few things. What about the corpses?
And that's what I'll do. We can't afford...
But Benedict said the abbot forbade it.
If he's got any sense at all, he'll understand this...
Someone searched our room just a while ago. I won't have that on my conscience.
So what you're saying is...
Well, I'm no physician like you, but I've learned a lot about the illness.
That won't be...
Then I'll explain to him the same way you did to me. We need to examine them and find...
That's...
So, what...
Anything unusual. You know well the symptoms the sick. If you're not sure, just try to remember what you saw. If you describe it to me later...
I'll take a look around the burned down...
Good idea. It might have just...
I should probably speak with the lay brother who pulled...
Elijah, right?
I can't think of anything else.
Nor can I.
Ao pó não voltarás. Inspecione os corpos, vasculhe, incêndio. Então, na verdade, não vai falar com ninguém, né? De... A última cruzada, o que é isso aqui? Ah, tá. Consulte o bibliotecário do monastério. Opa. Cadê o cara?
I'm investigating the source of that illness that's been spreading around here. And I could use your...
I'm listening.
I came across a rather peculiar name. Are there any records on...
Boleslav Bavor? Long ago, just after taking my vows, I briefed... There was some connection to the monastery crypt, if I recall.
Really? Because I actually came across it in the crypt.
What? What are you talking...
Well, I ran into some labor and they were looking for Bavor, or something...
By Christ.
What are you talking about?
There's a possibility that Bavor was buried here along with a certain relic.
What sort of relic?
I don't know exactly, but certainly something very rare. I believe it's linked to Jesus Christ himself, but I can't tell you for sure right now. It's been many years. In the end, I concluded that the whole tale of the relic was like...
But why would the workers suddenly be looking for it now?
It's certainly a Then again, there are all sorts of lies and half-truths, especially tales of long-sealed treasures and hidden...
It still feels like too much of a...
You'd be surprised what people will believe when tempted by the prospect of... Either way, we must report it to the abbot without delay.
You're right. The abbot ought to... Right now, we need to deal with the illness. Besides, we've got almost no proof yet.
Still, it's a serious thing.
Of course. Once I've gathered the evidence, and now I'd like to take a proper look at Bavor's...
Of course. Give me a few... And I believe Bavor's name also appeared in some old accounts.
Ver qual é que é dos registros.
Bavor's travel records about his journey through the Holy Land. And I've also found these old accounts. Feel free to study them too. I'm curious myself what conclusion you'll come to, if any.
Oh. It really says here that he acquired a holy relic. Let's see how it continues.
Encontrei cristão, embora não.
According to
Beleza.
the journal, Bavor had himself buried here with his holy treasure. That sounds pretty clear. Let's see what the accounts say. So Bavor gave the monastery a generous donation and paid for a chapel mural painting. And still, despite all the records and mentions, Crispin had his doubts. Why?
Well, I
read the journal.
And?
And it says the relic Bavor acquired was a splinter from the...
Holy Virgin!
And according to the book, Sir Boleslav was to be buried with them.
So it says in the book. I also found my old note. I too searched for Bavor's grave.
And what did you do after that?
Once I was convinced none of the graves belonged to Bavor, but not our father Jan. This was over 20 years ago when Abbot Vitus held office. Together we came to the conclusion that Bavor's tale was likely...
Why would it be made up?
Sure. The book's one thing, but there's not a single other mention anywhere. The grave's missing, the relic. Can you think of another
And what about the mural mentioned?
Yes, it's in one of the chapel naves. It depicts several scenes from Bavor.
Well, then that proves Bavor's story wasn't just made. Surely the abbot back then wouldn't have approved such a mural in the main...
If the former abbot believed Bavor wasn't a liar, but a real hero of the Holy Land...
All the more reason I want to see it from a...
No harm in trying. At the...
But why would Bavor do that?
If memory serves, he had some disputes over property.
Well, that's mentioned in the text. But lies wouldn't have helped him.
You'd be surprised how short-sighted some folk can be. But I agree, something about it doesn't sit right.
Bavor mentions in his journal that he received and the account records say he gave a generous donation to...
They confirm at best that Bavor had wealth. According to the late Abbot Vitus, he might have gained that fortune, and the tale of the Holy Land was just a cover to mask.
Well, I've never been to the Holy Land. And if Bavor really wanted to cover up how he got his coin, he could have built a village, he could have done any number of smarter things than spinning a tale about heroic...
I'm no expert in fraud, but yes, he...
The crypt has a hidden side chamber, you know.
Excuse me? What chamber?
It had been walled up. In one part of the crypt, the masonry was loose, so I managed to get inside.
I've never heard of anything like that.
See?
And I never claimed, although I admit not knowing this will haunt me in my dreams.
And then there's the relic. If Bavor had just wanted to raise his reputation with a good story...
Perhaps out of vanity?
But his tale's already heroic enough without it. Making a...
That's a...
The account books mention that Bavor had a sarcophagus made.
That's possible.
If he paid for it himself, there had to be a reason. Masonry worked like that, and it's odd, isn't it? He sorted it all out in detail with the...
You're right. I never made that connection.
Don't you think this whole thing is a bit too complicated? Every explanation for why Bavor would lie seems more convoluted than just a...
Listening to you now, it's like hearing my younger self. His view was that Bavor's story was fiction.
What exactly did he say?
That I should stop chasing old crusaders
Vitus isn't here anymore. And maybe we'll finally unravel. But
if that relic really does exist, and it surfaced now, a sign of hope in...
Don't get ahead of yourself. We've not even found Bavor's tomb.
But you spoke of that hidden chamber in the crypt. If there's any... Take this and study it closely. It's a drawing of Bavor's family. According to this, you'll know if it's truly the grave of Sir Boleslav. Yes, the mural in the chapel, paid for by Bavor himself, also bears his coat of arms.
Those workers, if they really were after Bavor, but if he was buried under his family crest, no wonder they...
Yes, that could be it. Study that sketch well.
Thank you.
Just be careful, please. You know the abbot's order.
Don't worry.
And in the crypt, show respect to the eternal rest of those buried there.
Examine o esboço de Crispin. Vamos ver qual é que é do esboço do meninão. É uma seta, uma flecha num escudo. Esse aqui. Encontre o mural ou retorne à cripta. Caralho, tem um monte de coisa agora, hein? Esse tem um... Então é pra cá, né?
Look at that. Bavor's crest. This must be it. The King of Cyprus, Knight Bavor, and his relic. Though that shield looks a bit different than the one in Crispin's sketch. Almost the same. Only on the mural, it's got that inner scutcheon added. They gave a lot of space to Bavor's crest and his elevation. Likely at the knight's own request. And the crest's all in one, with an angel and the relic. That must mean something. Holy relics hidden in barrels of olives. Just like he wrote in his travel records. And the attack by Mamluk bandits. No doubt Bavor had courage aplenty.
Bom, aqui não me interessa mais nada, porque já... Ah, porra, mano.
Strange. Never mind. Strange.
Nope.
Some past abbot's tomb. Maybe even Heinrich. Nice. Oh. Good thing I've got the hood. Sarcophagus of a nobleman. Disturbed by those workers. Most likely because of the large cross. Bavor ought to be buried under an arrow crest. Abbot Uldericus. But no sign of Bavor. Abbot Vitus. Crispin mentioned him. Let's hope he forgives us for digging into Bavor's story again. A crozier and mitre. That'll be an abbot's tomb. Looks more like an abbot's tomb from the carving. Good thing. I'll be shifting that rubble for days on my own. This one's rather worn down. But I think I can make out the abbot's symbol. Bavor's crest. So it's true. What? That's not Bavor. I need to tell Crispin.
Quem é esse aqui, mano?
Bloody hell. God have mercy on your soul.
Alguém foi ferido, hein?
Looks like this one was shadowing me in the crypt. But how the hell did he get into the monastery?
Deixa eu equipar a daguinha.
I heard something.
Yeah, real. Hey, what are you wandering around here for?
I was just leaving.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me? Hey, get out of here!
Possible there's not a single record. Careful.
Brother Crispin?
Henry, I searched through the archives again to see, and you're searching the crypt?
I dared. And more than that, I truly did find Bavor's sarcophagus.
By all the saints?
No. There's a sarcophagus with Bavor's crest.
What?
I had to know. Judging by the robes,
Good Lord, that...
And do you know what's even stranger?
Watching?
He was some armed fellow. But definitely not one of Ludolf's men.
Holy Virgin, an armed stranger in the
I've no idea. But it's... We'll need to stay on our guard until this whole mess is sorted. I can take care of myself.
For Christ's sake. Very well, I'll do as you say.
The sooner we get to the bottom of this business...
So, you're saying you found a sarcophagus with
Exactly. I have no idea what... I was kind of hoping you might come up with an explanation.
Explanations do come to mind, but it's possible Bavor was never buried here at all. Or...
Another thought just occurred to me. What if Abbot Vitus was the... found him, maybe even took the relic?
But why would an abbot...
I don't know. I'm only thinking aloud.
Perhaps not. But before... It's quite possible the remains were moved, and that's why Abbot Vitus shut down my investigation. It is a sensitive...
But why would anyone move him? Isn't...
There are reasons for it. They're
Come on, Crispin. Just forget for a moment I'm not a monk like you, and tell me...
Oh, very well. To be laid to rest in the monastery crypt near the altar is the best one can hope for the soul of the departed. Normally such places are reserved for abbots, but this privilege can be granted to...
That would explain why Bavor might be buried there, but not why he isn't.
I'm getting to that. A place of such honor may be given for great deeds. But if the person has been dead for a long time, and has no surviving, then it's possible the body may be moved, to make way for a deceased abbot.
It's dreadful.
I agree. But as someone once said, in a land of merchants, still, the deceased isn't simply tossed aside. He's respectfully moved to another...
Right. So where could they have moved Bavor to?
Most likely to the consecrated field next to the monastery, or the graveyard by the infirmary church of St.
I'll start with the area around the infirmary church.
God be with you, Henry. I hope...
I saw that mural of Bavor you spoke of, and I think I noticed some... That Bavor crest. In the mural, it's shown differently. It seems to be the elevated version, as mentioned in the travel records, with the escutcheon. And on it, there's also an angel. And Bavor had himself... It looked to me like Bavor had the layout made very...
I must have missed that. Or perhaps I've said...
Indeed.
Bavor clearly put a great deal of... That depiction isn't just a coincidence or some artist's fancy.
I'll ponder it on my way to the
Vamos lá, a gente tem que voltar pra perto da enfermaria, né? Mas eu vou ficar na biblioteca, eu vou salvar, depois a gente continua. Bom, salvou. Por hoje é só, pessoal. Depois a gente continua com mais gameplay aí pra ver se a gente desenrola esse mistério aí que tá rolando dentro do monastério, beleza? Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Não esquece de seguir os canais aqui pra dar aquela moral, aquela fortalecida e nos vemos em breve, beleza? Então, uma excelente sexta-feira pra todo mundo. Valeu! Fui-me!